welcome back here to Janet Tate Stadium here in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, as we get ready for Game 2 here on Day 2 between the Smokies, Smoky Mountain Rain. Hello, my name is Mason Strawn. I'll be your broadcaster once more between these two sides as they'll battle it out. The 0-1 versus the 1-0. Smokies had their victory yesterday against the Bandits. The rain falling to the Red Bats yesterday morning. We'll start off with the Rain on the road squad. We'll go ahead and take a look at their lineup here really quickly. Rain will be the road team. The Smokies, the home squad, Alyssa Balcom will get the start here today for this Smokies team. It'll be Ali Shreve leading us off here today, right fielder wearing number 8. Abby Loester will be at second base wearing number 2, hitting second. Hale will be the DP wearing number 12 in the 3 spot. Fraser will be at third base. She will hit fourth. Patterson will be at center field wearing number 1, hitting fifth. Ava Barnes will be at first base wearing number 10. It'll then be Recrozio at shortstop in the 7th spot wearing number 6. Lauren Damerson in the 8th spot will be in left field. As opposed to the first pitch from Alyssa Balcom will be a check swing out and away for ball 1. They will not check that one as well. The catcher behind the plate was looking for it. Does not get the call to go the way, though. Now Shreve takes a 1-0 count from Balcom. Next pitch. Chops this one foul, now 1-1. Goes to the remainder of the lineup, though. Again, Jamerson will hit 8th in left field today, wearing number 5, who drove behind the plate in the 9th spot, wearing number 11. And Olivia Laney will be on the mound once more, wearing number 4. She'll make her 2026 summer debut. And she will get the start here against this rocking Smokies squad. The next pitch. Out away now with 2-1. The Smokies, a team that has already looked, put it lightly, quite formidable. A lineup that has been star-studded with Division I talent. Alyssa Balcom, one of those prime examples out of Oakland U, will make the start here today. The 2-1. Hammered. Left side. A pick at third base. Throw to first in time. 1 away. Shreve with a missile down that third base line. Beautiful pick there at third base by Ali Supin, as that'll be out number 1. And now it brings up Loser for the first time here today, the second baseman. A little bit of catcher in yesterday's matchup as well. First pitch from Balcom. Out of the zone for a ball, 1-0. Hale will hit next. DP for this morning matchup. 11:30 start time here once again. Second pitch to Loser from Balcom. Hits this one sharply. Shortstop side, gets through and into center field. Base knock. The Rain have themselves their first hit of the ball game. Now a runner on with 1 away for Hale. Loser able to put one right back up the middle, and now brings up Madeline Hale for the first time here today. Hale comes up, runner at first, 1 away. First pitch from Balcom. Hits this one sharply, left center field side. This ball's going to go all the way to the wall. Loser's going to make it into third. We'll see if they try and send her. They will hold her at third. A double for Hale. Back-to-back hits. And just like that, threatening already, they're going to be the Smoky Mountain Rain. First pitch, got it off the outside of the bat. Drives it all the way to the left center field fence, and they'll have a conversation now here in the circle. As this one will bring up Kendall Frazier. So after a leadoff ground out to third base on a great pick from Supin, it now will result in a single and a double. The rising sophomore at Lewisburg College. And the rising sophomore out of Mississippi Christian U. So now it brings up Frazier for the first time today. As the third baseman, rising senior out of Young Harris College, a Division II school from Longwood, Florida, comes to the plate. Hale, who had a home run and a walk in yesterday's game, gets on once more. Frazier also had a home run to her name. Or excuse me, that was actually Shreve. It was Frazier who flew out and had a fielder's choice that she reached on earlier in game 1 yesterday morning. She'll see the first pitch from Balcom. Down in the zone, called a strike, 0-1. Corner infielders are in here. Looking to see if they can get anything and keep the runners from scoring. Still no score here in the top of the first after getting the first out quickly. Balcom now in a pickle. 0-1. Ties this one straight up behind home plate. Umpire has to get out of the way. Makes his way over to the fencing. No one can hold on. It'll be a foul ball. Everyone was kind of calling for it at the same time. No one could make the grab. Supin came in. Burkhart was trying to make it. She got a piece of that ball, but unfortunately could not hang on to it. So 0-2 the count, 1 out. Runner at second and third. Still no score. Frazier now trying to see if she can give the Reign the first lead of this ball game early. 0-2 from Balcom. Hits this one right back up the middle into center field, a base knock. One run will score. They'll hold the runner at third. The throw comes in quickly. Frazier will hold up at first, and the Reign have themselves an early lead. It's 1-0. Runner still at the corners. Frazier brings in her first RBI, her first hit of the season, and now Hale at third. That brings up Dunny Patterson. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Anderson, the center fielder, comes in with runners at the corners. Still only 1 out. Balcom now came in for the final 2 innings yesterday, leading off here on the mound, trying to see what she can do against the rising sophomore out of Stetson University. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Balcom, the returner, who actually played on this Smoky Mountain Range squad last season, now with the Smokies. Was a big part of offense and pitching-wise for that squad last year. Has already done so this season for the Smokies. This one stays low for ball 2. Ava Barnes would hit next if given the chance. Patterson from Lawrenceville, Georgia, the former Mountain View High School Wildcat. In 9 starts last year in 42 games. A 2-1. Outside, ball 3. A runner will get into second base standing. It will be a stolen base. Patterson now trying to see if she can either load the bases or tack on 2 more here if given the opportunity. 3-1 the count, 1 away. Second and third, a 1-0 lead for the Reign. That comes inside and gets her right on the thigh, so the bases will be loaded with still only 1 away. And now it brings up Ava Barnes, the first baseman. The Reign threatening here early in this one already. Already a 1-0 lead for them. The rising sophomore out of Pulaski State from Knoxville, Tennessee. Her first appearance here this morning. First pitch to her down in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Barnes in yesterday's matchup came in, struck out swinging in her lone at bat, came in for Hale at first base, now comes in for the first time today. With the bases loaded and 1 out. A 1's outside, now 1-1. That's actually 2-0. I don't know where I got 1-1 from. Apologies. Bases loaded. Next pitch. Down in the zone. Ball 3. Now, major pickle here for Balcom. Trying to get out of it now. Recruzio would be the next one to hit the shortstop if given the opportunity. Barnes just trying to see if she can tack on another run. Rio bounces in the dirt ball. 4 ball gets away. Another run scores. 2-0 now. The Reign lead. And still only 1 away. Balcom, who actually looked solid in yesterday's matchup, coming in relief, was the leading walks hits per inning pitched member of that Oakland pitching staff this past season. Now still has the bases loaded, has already given up 2 runs, and just now trying to see if she can get out of this one. Recruzio comes up for the first time today. Sees it low once more, ball 1. So 9 straight balls now thrown by Balcom. The 1 out. Fouls this one off, now 1-1. Recruzio, the rising junior from UT Martin, Weirton, West Virginia, the former Lindsay School cadet. Started her collegiate career at St. Bonaventure. 1-1. Hits this one softly, left-hand side and foul ground. Getting underneath it will be the left fielder, will make the grab. Runner will not advance, 2 away. Crozio flies out and foul ground to left field, and it brings up the dangerous Lauren Jamerson with the bases still loaded and 2 away. 2-0 your score already. The Reign find themselves ahead. As the Division II product, the former Sweetbriar College Vixen, now at Barton College, steps in. First pitch from Balcom. Inside for a strike, 0-1. Two were teammates actually last year. Jamerson back with the Smoky Mountain Reign, who was a part of the team last season. Balcom again, her teammate last year. Now faced one another here today. The 0-1. Chops this one, shortstop side, picked up by Perkins, tossed to the second in time, and that will minimize the damage. But 2 runs do score. We go to the bottom of the first. 3 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs come across. We go to the bottom half of the inning. 2-0. The Smoky Mountain Reign lead. Will the Smokies be able to return back the fire? We'll find out here in just a moment. Here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League. We'll be back in just a moment. Two nothing your score. Smoky Mountain Reign lead over the Smokies early in this one. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. As we sit here at Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, Olivia Laney back with this Reign squad, the left-hander who was absolutely electric to start the summer last year. Former JUCO Pitcher of the Year comes back out from Chat State. Will make her debut here in the SCCL summer of 26. It'll be Amaria Horner leading us off for the Smokies squad, wearing number 11 at second base. It'll then be Tatum McCool at first base. Hitting second, wearing number 10. Riley Burkhart behind the plate will hit third, wearing number 9. Riley Peshik at shortstop will wear number 15. Alyssa Balcom, the 5 spot, will be pitching once more, wearing number 8. Tessa Jacobs will be the DP, wearing number 2 in the 6 spot. Huter will be in left field, wearing number 3 in the 7. Supin will be at third base, wearing number 1. Logan Curry in center field will hit in the 9 spot, wearing 6. And Alora Paget in right field will wear number 12 in the 10 spot. Laney will face off against Horner once again. They did this a couple times last year as well. See the first pitch. The outer half for a strike, 0-1. And for those that have never seen Olivia Laney pitch, you're in for a treat. Started her college career at BYU. Did not pitch for them that season. Transferred to Chattanooga State to come back closer to home. And absolutely dominated. Did so last summer, did so for Chat State. Looking to see if she can do so again here this season. 0-1. Hits this one softly, second base side. Picked up by Loser, tosses it to first, out number 1. 2 pitches results in a ground out to second. Brings up Tatum McCool. Lefty v lefty as Horner kind of talking it over with McCool, showing her where that spin goes. Left-hander knows how to throw is now the umpires conversate for a moment here. Looks to be okay here, but nonetheless, they get back to it. So McCool steps in for the first time here today. Jacksonville Dolphin stepping in once more, the Florida native. Outfielder, first baseman combo that she has been. The first pitch from Laney. Swing and a miss. Strike one on the out speed down and away. Riley Burkhart will hit next for this Smokies squad. It could be Macy Burkhart. I don't know where I got Riley from. I'm looking at Riley Petrick's name. Apologies. Dana McCool now 0-1 in the count. Nobody on, one away after Horner grounds out the second. 2-0 your score. Rain lead over the Smokies in the bottom of the first. Next pitch. Down in the dirt now 1-1. Laney last year, before her last appearance, had yet to give up a single run. She did give up a homer until her her teammate from Chattanooga State, hilariously enough, Pearl Davis, took her deep to left. And what was her last appearance in the summer? She comes in now 1-1. McCool takes a swing and a miss, now 1-2. No Pearl Davis this year, no kryptonite for Olivia Laney. We'll see what she can do here. Already ahead in the count, 1-2. Cole, the returner for the Smoky squad, one of the league leaders last year in slugging percentage. He made a KK Hagan of the Red Bats. We'll see the next one. Big swing and a miss. Strike three, 2 away. Stays on the outer half of the plate. Results in her first strikeout of the morning. One down here early in this one, or excuse me, 2 down here early in this one already. It'll bring up Burkhart for the first time today. She'll face off now against Olivia Laney for the first time this summer. First 2 batters have been used to seeing what she can throw. Is now the other Jacksonville Dolphin, the rising sophomore. High Point, North Carolina. First pitch. Big swing and a miss. The high fastball, 0-1. Burkhart, who went to High Point Christian Academy, the former Cougar, 4-time state champion there. All-state every season of her high school career. Past season got 12 starts, 21 games played. Sees this one down in the dirt for 1-1. Division I talent steps in once more. And played varsity softball since her 8th grade season at High Point Christian. At 237 last year with a 381 on-base percentage. 2 doubles, 4 RBIs for her, 8 strikeouts and walks, a even split. 1-1. In the heart of the plate, now 1-2. Ambushed her with a fastball there. Now Riley Peschik would be the next one to hit if given the opportunity, but Burkhart now down in the count. 2 outs, nobody on. A ground out and a strikeout swinging already. Left-hander already looking dangerous. 2-0 your score. The Rain lead over the Smokies in this one. 1-2 from the lefty. On the outer half, called strike 3, and that will end the inning. 2 strikeouts, no hits, no errors, no runners get left stranded. 2-0 your score. The Rain lead. Smokies now will head back out to the field and try and minimize any more damage. We'll be right back after this quick break here from Northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching here the Scenic City Collegiate League at Dan at Tate Stadium. We'll be back in just a moment for the top half of the second inning. Top of the second inning we go. 2-0 your score. Smoky Mountain Rain lead over the Smokies in this one. Go now through the bottom half of the order. 9-1 will come up. 9-1-2, I should say. It'll be the 9-hole hitter is Boudreau. The catcher will step in for the first time here this morning. Falcon will face off against her for the first time here this season. First pitch from the Macomb native is seen for a strike, 0-1. Macomb native on the mound, but nonetheless, Boudreau now steps in for the first time here this morning. Rising sophomore from Tallahassee State. Outside for a strike, 0-2. Boudreau, the outfielder catcher from Lexington, South Carolina, the Great Collegiate Academy War Eagle at one time. He's the 0-2. Hammers it shortstop side, picked off by Peshek, one away. Helps out when you're about 5'11", able to make that grab over there at short. Now it brings up the top of the order, and Ellie Shreve. Rounded out the third her last time up. Her first appearance at the plate in yesterday's game, she went deep to left field. The first pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Shreve, today's right fielder out of Salem University Division II school. Takes a check swing. She did go around, now 1-1. Put her head to the sky the moment that one went past her, she knew. The arriving sophomore out of Bloomingdale, Ohio. Now plays my alma mater, Point Park University. 1-1. Outside this time, now 2-1. Primarily a pitcher this last season. 6 appearances on the mound, 23 and 2/3 of an inning of work. Now drives this one deep out to left field. Underneath it will be the left fielder for out number 2. Get a little bit of a breeze on that one. It might find the scoreboard, but just a little too high for Shreve. 2 away. He's able to get underneath that one. Now it brings up Loser, who started all this action with a single in the top half of the first. Falcon trying to make this a quick, clean second inning. Check swing for a strike, 0-1. Abigail Loser, again, the rising sophomore from Lewisburg College from Fort Mills, South Carolina. This one stay high, now 1-1. Last year, the freshman played in 41 games, only had 33 at-bats, but picked up a 333 average, 813 OPS. That one on the outer half is a strike, 1-2. Hale will get the chance to hit next if given the opportunity. Former Nation Ford Falcon. 1-2. Down and away for 2-2. Loser, she has played every single position except for pitcher during her college career. Very similar to Christian Fowler of that Bandit squad. Big swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the top of the second. First strikeout of the day for Balcom. We go to the bottom half of the frame. No hits, no errors. No one gets left stranded. Balcom gets through the second inning cleanly. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Smokies looking to see if they can try and bounce back. From Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching the Scenic City Collegiate League. Olivia Laney coming back out. Let's see if she's got more heat to throw. We'll find out in just a moment here for Game 2 of Day 2 of this SCCL 2026 summer. We'll be back in just a moment. The Smokies come up to hit, down 2-0 to the Rain. Bottom of the second inning we go. 2-0 your score. Smoky Mountain Rain already ahead 2-0 in this one. Smoky's now going to try and see if they can get back at Olivia Laney as she took them down 1-2-3 to start us off. Riley Peshik will lead us off here in this bottom of the second. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Peshik, Balcom, and Jacobs. That's the shortstop. Step in once more. Faced one of the better pitchers we have here in the Scenic City Collegiate League, but now against one of the more talented players in terms of fielding, the rising senior from Washington University, the Huskies, facing off against the former BYU Cougar. First pitch, hammered, third base side, gets through it all the way down to the left field line. She'll turn this into a double easily. Peshik will get in standing. First pitch swinging. And a runner at second. First hit allowed by Laney here today. Hard swing allows a runner on with nobody out. Great swing there from Peshik. Saw the first pitch and just laced it down that left field line as the third baseman, Frazier, got a little crossed up by it, moved kind of to her left for a moment before it just streaked by her on her right-hand side. Now it brings up the dangerous Alyssa Balcom, who had herself a heck of a game yesterday. 2 home runs and 2 singles for her. She is 4 for 4 with an OPS that's probably north of 1 billion. First pitch to Balcom. On the outer half for a strike, 0-1. These two were teammates last year as well, so they really haven't faced one another. Balcom had to deal with the hand injury that kind of had left her limited for a lot of the year. Laney around for the first half of the season when Balcom got hurt. But now the 0-1 from the left-hander. Down the way for a strike, 0-2. Peshik now at second after the leadoff double. See if she can come around and score and get the Smokies on the board here. Justin Jacobs will hit next. Balcom, pitcher in the 5 spot here today. Oh-2 from Laney. On the outer half, just a tad too far, 1-2. Balcom again, the Macomb, Michigan native, coming in once more. The former Smoky Mountain Rain returns this season. The rising senior from Dakota High School, the former Cougar. Oakland this past season, an on-base percentage as a hitter. 1-2 from the lefty. Big swing and a miss, the high fastball, 1 away. Comes up the ladder with her. Sets her down for the first out of the inning, and now it brings up Tessa Jacobs. JCP, the usual catcher for this Smokies squad, the rising sophomore at a Calhoun Community College, the Market, Alabama native. Jacobs from Buckhorn High School, the former Buck. Yes, quite literally. The first pitch from the left-hander. Down in the dirt now, ball 1. Hooter would hit next if given the opportunity. 32 games played last year for Jacob. A 26 average, 9 RBIs, 3 doubles. In her 84 at-bats, only struck out 7 times. She cut down over half of the players that tried stealing on her last year. Tap this one up towards the shortstop side. Getting underneath it will be the shortstop for out number 2. 2 down here in this bottom half of the second inning. Rosio holds on to it, and now bring up Hooter for the first time here today. Now the Alabama State product, the Division I member, comes to the plate for the first time. Runner still at second with 2 outs. Laney continues to work here on the mound. Gives up a leadoff double and just shakes it off immediately from Gurley, Alabama. Dave's outfielder. First pitch down the heart of the plate for 0-1. Hooter who was born in Huntsville, grew up in Gurley, Alabama, also went to Excalibur Christian, played ball mostly at Madison County High School, the Tiger. Second team All-State her senior year. 3 older siblings. Sees the 0-1 from Laney. On the outer half for a strike, 0-2. His left fielder. Then once more, 24 starts last year and 30 games played for the rising sophomore. Only struck out 2 times. Her entire season last year had more or double the walks in terms of strikeouts. Turned 4 double plays with a .950 fielding percentage. Next pitch, big swing and a miss, strike 3. Runner will go down to first, throw will beat her there, and that will end the bottom of the second inning. Another clean inning for Laney. She does give up a double, but they get through it quickly. We go to the top half of the third. 2-0 still your score. The Reign find themselves ahead over the Smokies. We'll be right back after this quick break as we go to the top of the third inning here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League here on day 2, game 2 of this 2026 summer. Two-nothing your score. The Smoky Mountain Reign find themselves ahead over the Smokies here through 2. We go to the top half of the frame. New pitcher on the mound for the Smokies. It will be none other than Avery Shamblin. She will make her first relief appearance now for this Smoky squad. She got the start in yesterday's game, if I am correct. I should be with that one. But now she'll make her appearance here. The rising junior from Charlotte University out of Cleveland, Tennessee. She will now face off against the 3, 4, and 5 hitters of this Reign squad. Hale, who got the double earlier in this matchup, Frazier and Patterson will step in here to start us off. First pitch, down in the zone for a strike, 0-1. Hale, the DP in today's matchup, but for Avery Shamblin, rising junior from Cleveland, Tennessee, out of Charlotte University, former Cleveland Raider that also went to the Baylor School like Addie Yates. That one stays high, now 1-1. Hale now steps in for the second time today. The rising sophomore from Pineville, Louisiana, takes a big swing at this one, now 1-2. Hale from Mississippi Christian U, the Division III school, former Rebel out of Pineville. Played in 6 games this past season, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 2 strikeouts. Finished second in state her junior year of high school at Pineville. The 1-2, way outside, now 2-2. 18 homers for senior year of high school, over 1,700 OPS. Steps in now for the second time today. 1-2. Hammers this one to the left-hand side, skies it out towards shallow left field. Getting underneath it will be the left fielder for out number 1 as Huter calls it off. First out here in this top of the third inning. Now it brings up Frazier for the second time today. A single and a stolen base for her already. She brought around Loser in that first inning to make this a 1-0 game before Barnes then came through with a bases loaded walk. First pitch to Frazier, swung on and missed, 0-1. Kendall Frazier, now the rising senior, again from Longwood, Florida. Young Harris College, the Division II school. Former Lyman Greyhound. 0-1, skies this one, left-hand side towards foul ground. Left fielder Huter will call for it and make the grab for out number 2. So 2 down now here in the 3rd inning. Brings up Patterson, who took a hit by pitch on the thigh her last time up the plate. She'll step in for the 2nd time now for the Mad Hatter out of Stetson. That one stays low, 1-0. Lawrenceville, Georgia, the former Mountain View Wildcat. Big swing and miss, the high fastball, 1-1. 9 starts last year and 42 games played. 792 OPS, a 276 batting average for her. 16 runs scored, and she drives this one deep out to right center field. This ball is going to bounce off the bottom of the wall. It's going to turn into a double. She'll look for 3, but hold up at second. A hard double to the right field gap. And a runner on with 2 away here in the top of the 3rd inning. Swing from Patterson there, just got one on the outer half and drove it hard to the right center field gap. That'll be her first extra base hit. Runner in scoring position for Barnes, who scored an RBI and a walk her last time up. Now with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position, looking to see if she can tack on another run today. First pitch, inner half for a strike, 0-1. Barnes, today's first baseman. Former Farragut Admiral from Knoxville, Tennessee. To the 0-1. Out and away now, 1-1. Rosio would hit next if given the chance. Go out the left and foul ground her last time up. Barnes in once more. Fouls this one up out of play. Now 1-2. Played in 6 games this past season. 267 average for her, 4 RBIs and a run scored. A lot of pitching and hitting during her high school career. Takes a check swing. Did she go around? She did indeed. Strike 3, and that will end the top of the 3rd inning. The 1 hit allowed. Able to get through it, though, as Barnes goes down swinging. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2-0 your score. The Rains still lead over the Smokies. We go to the bottom half of the frame. Laney will most likely come out for a 3rd frame. We'll be back in just a moment as we go to the bottom half of the inning here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League. Smoky Mountain Rain lead over the Smokies 2-0. We'll be back in just a moment for Day 2, Game 2 of this SWCL Summer 2026. Bottom half of the 3rd inning we go. 2-0 your score. Rain still lead over the Smokies. Libby Laney going yet another inning here. She'll face 8, 9, and 10 in the lineup. Supin, Curry, and Paget. The Mississippi State Bulldogs stepping in for the first time here this morning. I should say this afternoon at this point. We've just crossed that noon time. As it'll be Curry who will follow up the center fielder and Alora Paget in the 10-hole in right field. So Supin, who had herself a heck of a game yesterday, comes in for the first time here today. As the Phoenix City, Alabama native comes to the plate here, facing off against the hard-throwing lefty. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Beautiful day here out in Chattanooga, Tennessee once more. It's been sunny all day. A couple of clouds here trying to help out and not bake everybody to death. It's been in the low 90s for a lot of today. We'll get back into the high 70s, low 80s here hopefully around the end of the weekend. But 0-1 from Laney. Down in the dirt, off speed, stays too low, now 1-1. Tippin now making her second appearance this season. From Central High School, the former Red Devil, the missiology major. Rising sophomore out of Mississippi State. See the 1-1. Hammers this one out to left field. Jamerson has it go over her head and all the way to the fence. This will be another double for this Smoky squad. She will get in with a slide. Back-to-back innings, back-to-back leadoff doubles. Can the Smokies make something of this one this time? Pescic did it last time. Supin does it this time. The most dangerous hitters in this Smoky lineup have taken advantage here. Both times it's been to left field. Both times it's been a leadoff double. Both times we'll see be able to make something of it or not. Last time it was a strikeout and a pair of strikeouts and a put out and left. See if Laney can do it again. Iowa U product. Now that one stays out and away for ball one. Extra strides there from Supin at second. Will stay put though. Logan Curry, the center fielder, steps in for the first time here this afternoon. From Cummings, Georgia, the rising sophomore. North Forsyth High School, the former Raider. Next pitch fouls it up and out of play, or 1-1. Or Padgett would hit next, Padgett will not be hitting, it appears, so she will actually just be the fielder. Tessa Jacobs was going to be the one that hits for her. I thought she was going to be in the lineup. They had it written that way at first, but not going to be the case. So Curry, though, 24 games last year, mostly a defensive replacement and a pinch runner, but excellent job already at Iowa U. Next pitch to her. The check swing did not go. It stays high, 2-1. With her younger sister, who also plays at North Forsyth, will not graduate until 2028. So holds her high school record for hits in a hitting streak, 173 in 36 straight games. Her great-grandfather Bill actually played for the Washington Senators back in 1955 as a reliever. This one stays out and away, now 3-1. Made 2 appearances with the Senators back in 1955. Logan seeing what she can do here with a runner at second and nobody out. 3-1 the count here from Laney. Let's see if she can make it a clean third. She faces the bottom half of this order that has been ever so dangerous still for the Smokies. 3-1. Out away, ball 4, and I'll be now second and first with still nobody out. So first walk allowed by Olivia Laney here today. Now she faces the top half of the order. It'll be a Maria Horner. They'll have a chat here now in the circle. Now it brings up the Miamisburg, Ohio native, Oregon State Beaver. Started her collegiate career. Shawnee State in the NAIA. As well as Clark State, the former JUCO product. Talk this through here for a moment in the circle. We've been trying to give some instruction to Horner on what she's going to be facing here. Curry able to work the walk, a double leadoff once again by the Smokies, this time thanks to Ali Supin after Pescic did it in the second inning before it was followed up with a pair of strikeouts and a pop up to shortstop. This time, though, instead, it'll be second and first and still nobody out. The Reign lead 2-0 in this one. Here as we sent in the bottom of the third inning, they found both their runs in that top half of the first frame. Laney now just trying to shut down after allowing the first 2 base runners. First pitch to the tall right-handed hitter from the lefty. Outer half stays away, 1-0. Runner grounded out the second her last time up. But a lot of pop in the bat last season with this Smokies squad. 2 singles for her in yesterday's matchup. Ground out to short as well. They defeated the Bandits for their first win of the year, now down here in this matchup. 1-0 to Horner from Laney. Leans back and fires. On the outer half for a strike, 1-1. Dana McCool would hit next. A strikeout swinging for her already. Macy Burkhart would follow up after her. A strikeout looking her first time up. Laney now trying to see if she can get Horner down. Put up some similar results to that first inning. Second and first, still nobody out after the double and a walk. 1-1. Check swing, did she go? No, she did not. 2-1. And now the runner breaks for third. Supin will make it in sliding. As the throw back, Laney looked down and allows the runner to advance to third. So a late steal by the Mississippi State Bulldogs puts runners at the corners with still nobody out. Heads up base running from the native of Alabama at third base now. 2-1 from Laney. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. Runner will break to second. Now second and third, still nobody out as Curry trying to see if she can maybe pull a run down together. Not going to happen, though. As Horner trying to see if she can drive in the Smokies' first runs today. 2-2, nobody out. Runners at second and third after a pair of stolen bases. The next one from the left-hander. Just a bit outside, cold strike 3 looking, 1 away. Outer half the plate. I don't know if Horner liked it, but that'll be the first down of the inning. Now it brings up Tatum McCool. McCool, today's first baseman, struck out swinging her first time up. Has runners in scoring position with 1 away. First pitch from Laney. Fouls this one up and out of play, 0-1. Look out in the parking lot. Burkhart would hit next if given the chance. Cole trying to see if she can drive in the first runs for the Smokies. A leadoff double by Supin, steals third base. Curry, a walk and a steal of second. Gives them an opportunity to possibly tie this ball game up. McCool's got a lot of power in that swing, though. 0-1. Over the heart of the plate now, 0-2. Colby, primarily first baseman, outfielder, played a little bit of catcher before making her way to the SCCL. Teammate of KK Hagan of that Red Bat squad. Macy Burkhart, who would follow her up. 0-2. Fouls this one off once more. Laney now trying to see if she can get through this third inning. Gives up another leadoff double. Walks the second batter she sees. Able to get Horner on the strikes looking. Has already racked up 5 strikeouts to start this ball game. 0-2 to McCool. Fouls it off again. Staying alive is the first baseman. Battling here once more. Laney just trying to set her down. You can kind of see the frustration building a little bit. Faced off one another or against one another quite a few times last summer. Just like everybody else, Laney came out on top. It's pretty much everyone you could see last year. Did not matter who you were, it felt like. Gonna see if she can set down McCool once again. 0-2. That one stays outside. Throw down to third. Ends up in left field. It'll be a run scored. Supin will come around. Jamerson gets it in quickly. The runner advances to third. A throwing error allows for the run to score. And now the Smokies get on the board here. It's 2-1. So a throwing error allows for Supin to score. Catcher tried and Boudreau tried to make the pickoff down to third base. Could not get it to happen. As now the umpire will go talk to Laney here at the mound. Not sure what the conversation is here now, but we will see. I think that might end it for Laney, and I think that's going to be exactly the case. And it will be. She will walk her way to the dugout. So she will not complete this at bat against Tatum McColl. They allow the run to score, and now Laney will head to the dugout. So, in a weird twist here, or maybe she makes her way back out. I'm not sure what the cause was. She actually just steps back out into the field, so she may have a new glove in hand as well. Nope, not the case. I'm not sure. She makes her way back out, so I lied to you all. Don't know what was going on there, but she seems to be okay. May have just needed to grab a new bag for herself, but steps back in. Still 1-2 the count, McColl. 2-1 now your score after the throwing error allows the run to come in. Curry at third. Great speed for her. McColl still down to the count 1-2, 1 away. Next pitch. Fouls it off again. Still staying alive is Tatum McColl. Burkhart will hit next. Struck out looking her last time. McColl struck out swinging her first appearance here, but just cannot go down. And Mulaney now just trying to see if she can get out number 2. Give up that leadoff double and a walk. 1-2. Big swing and a miss, strike 3. Runner will be held up at third as the throwdown goes to first in time for out number 2. And another strikeout. And with yet another K. And now 2 outs with a runner at third brings up Burkhart for the second time. Pair of strikeouts in every inning here for Laney. Can she see if she can find number 3 here in this inning? After giving up that double and a walk. Curry still standing at third base, brings up Burkhart for the second time today. Went down on strikes looking her first time. 2-1. First pitch is called a strike. 0-1 now the count. 2-1 your score, I should say. Now continue to set up here. Get out of the rest of this inning. No earned runs against her so far. The 0-1 now to Burkhart. Her half just a tad too far, 1-1. High Point Christian Academy Cougar, formerly rising sophomore, teammate of Tatum McColl, who goes down on strikes again. KK Hagan as well, the red bat third baseman. Had a solo home run in the first match of this game, or in the first match of the day. 1-1. Tad too far once more, 2-1. Throw the catcher trying to set up outside, not able to frame it. Curry at third after the walk, able to steal second and then advance to third on the throwing error from Boudreau, who tried to pick off Supin at third, went past the third baseman in Frazier. Now the Smokies trying to see if they can bring this one back, down by 1 still. Found one already here in the bottom of the third. That one stays in the dirt. Gets away from Boudreau. Goes all the way to the backstop, and Curry will score standing. And now 2-2 your score. So the pass ball allows for Curry to score. It cuts right through the wickets of Boudreau. See if that one counts as an earned run or unearned, but another run comes in, and we find ourselves at a draw here through the bottom of 3. Burkhart sees the 3-1. Outside for ball 4. She will not chase. A walk now with 2 away. Puts a runner on still. And the inning continues. Second walk allowed now by Laney here this afternoon. And she'll face off against the dangerous Riley Peshek, already a double today. That she laced down that left field line earlier. Came up first pitch swinging and put it right down that line. Now looking to see if she can do something similar here with 2 outs and a runner on first. Laney will step off for a moment there. Burkhart works a walk. First time on base for her this afternoon. Peshek already a double. Washington U product steps in once more. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Peshek, the Husky out of Washington, the former Montana Grizzly, where she started her collegiate career before transferring her sophomore year. See the 0-1. Down in the dirt bounces. Now 1-1. Throw down from Boudreaux to second. Not in time. A stolen base for Burkhart. That one bounced in the dirt and allows her to get the stolen base. Now runner in scoring position with 2 away. Peshek a chance to possibly give the Smokies the lead here with 2 outs. Fox Island, Washington State native comes in. 1-1 delivery from Laney. Just out and away now, 2-1. Alyssa Balcom would hit next if given the chance. Struck out swinging her last time up. Former all-conference freshman at Montana. Steps in once more. Her mom actually also went to Washington U. Dad also ended up there after starting at Western Washington, the Division II school, to play football. 2-1. Down in the dirt once more now, 3-1. Last year played in 10 games with the Huskies with a 919 OPS. A homer on her birthday and 3 RBIs. 3-1. Fouls this one off the right-hand side. This one will go up and out of play, 3-2. Peshek, who played 3 years as a starter in basketball in high school, played a season of varsity soccer as well. She hit .630 her senior year in high school. 3-2. Hits this one, shortstop side. Can't get a glove on it, will end up in left field. Here comes Burkhart. Jamerson's throw is going to get all the way to the plate. Not in time. Another hit for Peshek and a 3-2 lead for the Smokies. They come all the way back and find 3 here in the bottom of the third. And that'll end the day for the Lakes of Laney. Peshek just able to get that one through the shortstop gap again. Able to advance to second on the throw. An RBI single, her second hit of the day. And the Smokies find themselves ahead for the first time this afternoon with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position again. And now it'll be Amanda Ray Leach who steps in. So Leach now comes in, so 2 2/3 of work for Laney. She'll give up at least 1 earned, maybe 2. We'll see if it'll be labeled as 2 earns or not, but 1 does come in unearned. She will end her day at 2 2/3 of work. And now Amanda Ray Leach, who made the start in yesterday's game for this Reign squad, comes in now in relief. Look to see what she can do here now. The runner in scoring position at the heart of the lineup coming up now for the Smokies. Delaney will get tagged for 3. Now with 2 outs, Mississippi native faces off. First pitch is outside the zone to make it 1-0. So for Balcom, who struck out swinging her last time up, comes the plate now, the runner at second. Leach now, who was on that shoot squad last season, gets this one hard hit down the left field line, foul, 1-1. Two faced off against one another last season as well in different uniforms. Leach was on the choo-choos. Now with the Reign, Balcom on the Reign last season, now joins the Smokies. Different uniforms, same players. Leach at a different university now. That one stays outside for 2-1. Newton, Mississippi native, makes her way to the mound. In relief of Laney. East Central Community College, the JUCO literal warrior, the Warriors, I should say. We'll see the 2-1. It's this one third base side. Frazier bobbles it, picks it up. The throw to first will not be in time. Airmails it into right field. The run will score. Balcom will make it into second base standing. Another run comes across. 4-2 now your score. So Frazier bobbles it for a second and allows the runner to come across. As the throw goes wide at first, Barnes couldn't reach up for it, and now Tessa Jacobs steps in for the second time after she popped out to short. So another run comes across, another error made. And the Smokies offense is back and rolling. First pitch, hit softly, left-hand side, gets down for another hit. Here comes Balcom. She'll hold up at third as Jamerson's throw comes in quickly. Now first and third, 2 away. Now it brings up Huter, who went down on strikes her first time up. An opportunity to possibly bat around the order here if you are the Smokies. First pitch to the Alabama State product, down in the dirt, bounces for a moment from Boudreaux. The runner will advance. Now second and third with 2 away. Newton, Mississippi native, steps in on the mound once again, trying to get out of the remainder of this inning. Newton County High School, the former Cougar. This one outside for a ball, now 2-0. Supin would hit next, who started off this inning with a double, a stolen base, and a run scored. See if she could possibly do it again here in a moment. 2-0 to Huter. Hit this one sharply. Third base side. Gets through for another hit. Runner will hold at third. Huter will advance to second on the throw. Throw will not be made. Now second and third once more. Another run across. And with still 2 outs, the Smokies have put 5 straight batters on base. So still 2 away, 5-2 now your score. Huter advances on the throw to get the second. Tessa Jacobs to third. Balcom will score. And now it brings up Supin, who laces this one shallow right center field. That'll get down. 1 run will score. Huter will blow through the stop sign. She will score. Now 7-2 the line. And Supin with another hit and an RBI this time. And the Smokies have found the offense once again. So an RBI single. Now it brings up Curry, who walked her first time up, a stolen base, a run scored. Sees the first one outside for a strike. Throw down to second, not in time. Supin's in with a head first slide. Another stolen base for the Bulldog. Curry now looking to see what she can do as Horner would hit next. Smokies offense is rolling here. Batted around the lineup already. So a leadoff double and a walk. Leaning strikes out 2, walks a third, gives up the single to Pescic. Move from the game. Balcom reaches on an error. The offense just kept coming. First pitch is fouled off for 0-1. Excuse me, 0-2, I should say. Curry now with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs, trying to tack on another run. That one stays outside, now 1-2. The Iowa Hawkeyes step to the plate once again. Laura Paget now will step into the on-deck circle, so she'll get the chance to hit here in just a moment. That one stays high now, 2-2. Paget will get the chance to hit. Second time through the order here in the frame. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Did she get a piece of it? They will say it is a foul tip. The runner will not be able to advance, as she did get the end of the barrel on that one, so the count stays alive. Still 2-2. Leach just trying to get out of it. 2-2. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3, and she will indeed. Seven runs come across in the bottom of the third inning. We go now to the top of the fourth. 7-2. The Smokies find all the offense in that third inning. The Rain see if they can get back some score. We'll find out here in just a moment. Here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League. Here from Game 2 of Day 2. Smokies lead over the Rain 7-2. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the fourth inning we go. 7-2 now your score. Smoky lead over the Smoky Mountain Rain. We head to this top half of the frame. It'll be part of the order coming up now for the Rain. Sorry, 7, 8, and 9 will come up. Recrozio, Jamerson, and Boutreau will come up to the plate. Recrozio, who flew out in foul ground her first time up the left field, will make her appearance now for the second time today. Fouls this one off, 0-1. Shortstop steps in for the second time here today. Rising junior again from UT Martin, Weirton, West Virginia. Started her college career at St. Bonaventure. Fouls this one off once again, 0-2. Oldest sister Karina also plays at UT Martin. Started at Niagara, then transferred to St. Bonaventure with her sister Gia. Been hand in hand ever since, it feels like. That one just a tad too far outside, 1-2. Played 14 games at St. Bonaventure before she transferred. Four-time All-State or All-Conference, while in high school. Last year made 19 starts. Skies this one out towards right center field. Getting underneath it will be the new outright fielder and Horner, and that will be out number one. A couple changes as well for this Smokies squad fielding-wise. Paget now at first base. Dana McCool will step in and left. Horner moves from second to right. Supin moves from third to second. Where then Huter moves from left field to shortstop. And finally, Preshik will move from short to third. First pitch to Jamerson's outside for ball one. Jamerson, the left fielder, grounded out on a fielder's choice. Her last time, she was the final out of that first inning as the next pitch is called for a strike 1-1 to the Division II product. Started her collegiate career, her first 3 seasons at Sweetbriar College, the former Vixen. Next pitch, hammers it hard, left center field, trying to get underneath it will be the center fielder, goes over her head into the wall. McCool, the new left fielder, will pick it up. Jamerson into second base standing, a double with one away, and a runner in scoring position now for the Reign. Jamerson able to just kind of put that one over the head of the center fielder in Curry. She tried to get a glove on it, just made it a little too far. And now new hitter here, Tong will step in for the first time here today. So Jordan Tong, the rising junior out of Greensboro College Division III school, comes in for the first time this afternoon. She'll step in for Boudreaux. Takes a big swing at it. First pitch, deep right center field to the wall. It will go. Horner will make the grab. Jamerson will not tag, so 2 away on a hard swing from Tong that results in an out. And now it'll bring up Amanda Ray Leach. Leach steps in for the first time here this afternoon. Runner in scoring position with 2 away. Swings to the first pitch, foul, 0-1. So Leach, who hasn't really hit at the collegiate level, but did so a lot last summer and does so again this summer. Rising redshirt junior steps in once more. We'll see the 0-1. Stays low with that one, now 1-1. 32 appearances on the mound last season with EC3, the Warrior. 4 starts, 28 2/3 of an inning of work. Next one stays down and in now, 2-1. Dealt with a bit of a hand injury last season as well that kind of left her a little bit out of it in last season, I should say, during the summer. Was able to still play, though. Played a lot of the outfield. Was willing to put the body on the line on that right field side. Check swing is fouled off. Nice grab, home plate umpire. 2-2. 2 outs. Jamerson at second after the double. See if the Reign can get their first run since that first inning. Now down 7-2 to the Smokies. Next pitch. Stays high, gets away from the catcher all the way to the backstop. But a roll, Jamerson will stride into third base standing. Now Leach with a full count and 2 outs. Let's see if she can bring around the top half of the order. And would be the nice part of it that you're looking for. Ali Shreve was blown out to left and grounded out to third her 2 times up, but has a home run to her name already this season. 3-2. Hammers this one to the right-hand side towards foul ground. Getting underneath it will be the second baseman, Supin. That will end the inning. 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner does get left stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 7-2 your score. Smokies lead over the Reign. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 4th inning. As we sit here at Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee, you've been watching the Scenic City Collegiate League. We'll be right back after this quick break as the Reign will head back out to the field. Smokies looking to see if they can tack on some more runs. We'll find out if they'll be able to do so here in just a moment. Here Northern Chattanooga. You've been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League here on day 2, game 2. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the 4th inning we go. Smokies now ahead 7-2. Laura Padgett will get her first at bat here from the bottom half of this Smokies lineup. Go to the bottom half of the frame. Smoky Mountain Rain now. Amanda Ray Leach trying to see what she can do here. Padgett will come in for the first time here this afternoon. Did not appear in those first 3 innings. She will get her opportunity now, stepping in at first base for McCool. Bottom half of the lineup, then top half it will go. She, I believe, will hit now for Amaria Horner. And McCool will be the next one to hit in the on-deck circle. That will indeed be the case. So Padgett will hit for Horner. First pitch from Leach. Fouls this one off the end of the bat, 0-1. So after a 2-run first by the Rain, Smokies have to go 2 straight before they find 7 in that 4th inning. Put themselves ahead here in that 4th frame. Laney trying to minimize the damage, could not get out of it though. Leach comes in relief of her. Now continues into this 4th frame. That one stays away for 1-1. Former JUCO products step across from one another. Padgett fouls this one off the end of the bat once again. Now 1-2. Padgett, who was a part of the Smokies last season as well, dealt with a thigh injury that kept her out for a lot of last year. Returns now the Evangel U product from Marshfield, Missouri. Rising senior who went to Crowder College to start before making the transfer. 20 games last year. 318 on base percentage. Hits this one softly in foul ground right hand side. Trying to get underneath it will be the first baseman in Barnes. She cannot. Still 1-2. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts for her last year at Evangel. 2 RBIs for her. Made no errors in the play or in the field of play. See what she can do here now against this former Choo-Choo, now Smoky Mountain Rain player on the mound. Next pitch stays in the dirt. Now 2-2. Will hit next. It'll be technically 1, 2, and 3 here in the lineup. Horner will step out for Padgett. Next one stays out and away, 3-2. Good chance we'll probably see Horner pitch in this one. She did just pitch in the last game for the Red Bats in relief of Emily Farrow. 3-2. Stays high, ball 4. Padgett will reach for the first time here today. And now it brings up Tatum McCool. McCool, who's gone down on strikes both times she's appeared at the plate here today, now faces Leach for the first time. Jacksonville first baseman dash outfielder comes up once more. Burkhart will follow her up, her catching teammate at Jacksonville. See what she can do now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the ball, 1-0. And now at first, after the walk, the 1 out. Base high once more, now 2-0 the count. Rain finding two in that first inning off of Alyssa Balcom, found themselves ahead early. Laney sets down the first set of batters in order in the first and second frame before getting lifted in the third. Next one inside for a strike, 2-1. Smokies were able to tag on 7 runs, 3 of them against Laney, the remaining 4 against Leach. And now here we sit in this bottom of the fourth inning. Smokies with another set of runs already in this matchup. That one gets chopped to second base, picked up, throw to second in time, back to first. Not going to be a double play. It'll be at least an out there on the fielder's choice. That one almost seemed like it hit the bat twice there for a second. Does reach for the first time, though, here today. As Padgett gets stuck down at second. The one-out runner at first. It brings up Burkhart for the third time today. Has struck out and reached on a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored for her. The rising sophomore now comes up, the Dolphin, with her Jacksonville teammate at first. First pitch to her down in the dirt, 1-0. Burkhart, the North Carolina native, comes in once more. Her Florida teammate, or the state of Florida, I should say, her Jacksonville teammate at first. 1-0 from Leach. Hits this one sharply to the left-hand side, foul, 1-1. Pescic will hit next. Double and a single already for her today. Came around and scored on a run earlier in this matchup as well. Burkhart looking for her first hit today. 1-1. Off speed for a strike, 1-2. Burkhart, who played basketball as a small forward as well in high school, spent her winters when she wasn't doing softball. That one's just inside, almost clipped her, 2-2. So 2-2 the count, 1 away. Runner at first in McCool. Next pitch. Off speed just a tad too far outside. Now 3-2. Burkhart staying patient here. Leach just trying to continue through. 3-2. Hits this one sharply. Second or shortstop side. Toss to second in time. No throw to first. It'll be another fielder's choice and another out. Take them how you can get them, right? Burkhart reaches for the second time today, this time via the fielder's choice. And now 2 outs with a runner at first. Brings up the dangerous Riley Pescic. Double and a single already, a run scored for her. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. She brought around a run to score earlier. She brought home Curry on her single. An RBI and a run scored for her already today. Next pitch in her half for a strike, 1-1. Balcom would hit next, given the opportunity. Reached on an error and struck out swinging her 2 times up. Scored on a run as well. 1-1. Now hit out towards right center field. This ball is going to get down. Another hit for Pescic. The runner will advance to third, and Burkhart. Pescic will try and get to second. Throw will beat her there, but the tag will not. She'll advance once more, second and third with 2 away. And another hit for the Washington product. Heads up base running as the throw from the center fielder. And Patterson hit the cutoff man. It's right in the dot. And now Balcom, with runners in scoring position, comes up with 2 away. It's this one out towards right center field. Backtracking, able to get underneath it will be the right fielder, though, for out number 3. As Shreve gets underneath it, and we go to the top of the 5th. So no runs able to come across. 2 get left stranded. We go to the top half of the 5th inning. 7-2 still your score. The Smokies lead over the Smoky Mountain Rain. We'll be right back after this quick break here from Janet's Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the fifth inning we go. 7-2 your score. Smokies find themselves ahead once again. Find themselves ahead by 5 over this Rain team as it'll be the top half of the order coming up now for the Smoky Mountain Rain. It'll be Ali Shreve to lead us off. 0 for 2 on the day. Already a solo home run though for her in yesterday's matchup. Salem U product comes up once more. Shamblin continues to go to work here now for this Smoky squad, looking to see if she can make it through 3 clean. Face off against the Division II product outside for ball 1 to start us off. Shreve, who in yesterday's matchup had a solo home run to her name. Then now for the third time today, fouls this one off 1-1. Came in that bottom of the 4th inning. A solo home run in her first appearance. Hit that left field light pole. Now 1-1. Fouls it off once more. Now 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out here to start us off in this top of the 5th inning. Shreve looking to see what she can do now for this Rain squad, down by 5. Looking to see if she can jumpstart that offense that has been dormant since that first inning. 1-2 stays just a tad too high. Tessa Jacobs, the catcher, likes it. Home plate umpire does not. 2-2. Shreve, who also played in the field 48 games last year, hit .336 and laces an absolute missile to left. It'll be a base knock. And a single to start us off for the Rain, and that might be the jump start they were looking for. Her first hit of the ball game. Now runner on for Loser. Abigail Loser steps in, the rising sophomore. Lewisburg College, ranked 19th at one point this season. First pitch, outside for a strike, 0-1. Struck out and singled already in this matchup, scored that first run of the ball game. Struck out swinging her second time up. 0-1. He's down in the dirt now, 1-1. Shreve able to lace a single that she almost had a tomahawk chop to get into left field. Brings up now the JUCO product. That one down and away, just a tad too far, 2-1. Madeline Hale will hit next for this Rain squad, given the opportunity. With nobody out and only a runner on, will definitely happen. 2-1. Fouls this off now, 2-2. Loser, who is playing second again here today, started at second base in yesterday's matchup before moving behind the plate. Sun continues to blare out here once more. Another beautiful afternoon in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The 2-2. Fouls it off, stays alive. Shreve was off with the bat. The DP would hit next, then Frazier if given a chance. Single for her already. Madeline Hale already a double. Able to come around and score. But umpire calls time. Something happened there. So now the home plate umpire now walks into the Smoky Mountain Rain dugout. Not sure what happened there. But he steps away for a moment. Smokies now will have a bit of a conversation here on the mound. Loser just kind of chilling out, wondering what's also going on. Unfortunately, I can't see down into the dugout, so time called for the moment here. Still 2-2 the count, nobody out. Shreve with a single already here in the inning. Her first hit of the ball game, her second this year in her 4 at-bats. A solo home run, her other one. But umpire now steps back out. Seems to be all right. We'll continue here. Loser Closer still sets, waits the next pitch, fouled off again, stays alive once more. Long at bat here for these Reign players, trying to see if they can stay alive. Last year in 41 games, she played 33 at bats, 6 RBIs, 15 runs. Hits this one now softly right hand side and foul ground. Padgett's going to call for it, make the grab, out number 1. 1 out, runner at first. Brings up the dangerous Madeline Hale. Double already, a run scored. She flew out the left her last time, but that first matchup against the Red Bats yesterday, a walk and a home run for her. Brought around 2 runs. Or excuse me, a singular run, but still. See what she can do now. It's this one softly, shortstop side. Called off by the shortstop Hooter. That'll be, or excuse me, yes, it will be Hooter, who that'll be out number 2. So 2 down now here in the bottom of the 7th, or excuse me, bottom of the 5th, or excuse me, this top of the 5th. I am all sorts of out of sort with the numbers. 2 away. Frazier now to the plate. Those numbers are correct. Runner at first, that's also correct. 7-2, that's also correct. So Smokies still lead here by 5. Now Frazier comes up. Single, a stolen base for her already. Got stranded at third in the first inning. And then flew out and foul ground her last time up, a strike called 0-1. All right, now we got the numbers fine. Frazier started at third base, now behind the plate. 0-1. Big swing and a miss, now 0-2. Patterson would hit next if given the opportunity. A double for her and a hit by pitch. She has reached both times today. To see if the Reign can get their offense rolling after the leadoff single by Shreve has left her stranded. That stays high now, 1-2. Frazier now, the young Harris College product. Fouls this one off over the right-hand side. Padgett looking to get to it. Will go out of play, though. Still 1-2. 6 starts last year and 11 games played. 318 with a north of 760 OPS. Rising senior now looking to see what she can do here out of Longwood, Florida, the former Lyman Greyhound. 1-2. Big swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner does get left stranded. Frazier goes down on strikes. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. Smokies still lead the Reign 7-2. We'll be right back after this quick break for the bottom half of the 5th inning. Smokies are trying to see if they can limit the damage. Smokies just trying to see if they can add on to the damage. Reign trying to limit it. We'll see if they're able to do so here in just a moment here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. Been watching Phoenix City Collegiate League here in Game 2, Day 2 of this SCCL summer here in 2026. We'll be right back after this quick break. Bottom of the fifth inning, we stand. 7-2 your score. Smokies lead over the Rain. Come back up once more. Tessa Jacobs will lead us off. 6, 7, and 8 here through the lineup for the Smokies. And Ray Leach will try and go another inning of work here. Jacobs already a single, a run scored. Well, out to shortstop her first time up. She'll look to see what she can do here now at the plate. We'll step across from her now for the second time in this ball game. First pitch, outside for a ball, 1-0. Jacobs, who started at the DP, now behind the plate for this Smoky squad. See the second pitch, fouls this off, almost up here to the box, now 1-1. Jacobs, the sophomore out of Calhoun CC. The umpire now walks over to the Smokies dugout here for a moment. He'll get a new set of balls. That one goes out of play once more. He's now just trying to see if she can continue through here. Doing a third inning of work for her already. Trying to see if she can make it through 3 1/3. Get us to that 6th inning here in just a moment. 1-1. Tessa Jacobs laces this one deep down the left field line, foul. That one almost finds the tree over in the baseball field. So now 1-2. Jacobs again, who started the DP, now behind the plate. Newmarket, Alabama native. That one outside, now 2-2. 32 games played last year. 9 RBIs, 3 doubles for her. Hits this one sharply, left-hand side. Got a piece of it, was the shortstop. Now goes to first, not in time. As Tong, the third baseman, not able to corral it. The shortstop trying to pick that one up in the likes of Recrozio, but not able to make the throw in time. So Jacobs now on first with nobody out on the single. See if it stays as a hit or as an error. I believe it will stay as a hit. Huter now steps in for the third time today. Single and a run scored. Struck out swinging her first time up. Big swing and a miss. The off speed, 0-1. Jacobs with a leadoff single. Tong's not able to handle the heat at third. Rosio tries to throw her out, can't get her. Next pitch, a strike, 0-2. Supin will hit next. Peter move from left field to shortstop. The second baseman will hit next after starting at third in this matchup. Next pitch, off speed, shallow center field, gets down for another hit. Second and first with still nobody out. Second hit of the day for Huter, second single. Back-to-back base hits brings up now the dangerous Mississippi State Bulldog. Already had a homer in yesterday's game. See what she can do now. Yesterday's matchup, a home run, a single, stolen base for her, 2 runs scored. That stays low for ball 1. Two-run shot for her in yesterday's matchup against the Bandits. 2 stolen bases. Reached 3 out of 4 times. Just reached on an error. This one, third base. Tong's got it. Touches third. Throws to first. Airmails it in almost to right field. The runner will advance. Supin will go to second, so there is an out there. Supin was going to get caught up at third. The ball goes into left field. Another run score. She will stand into third base. She's going to blow through the stop sign. Throw to the plate. Not in time. So in a wild change of events, 2-run score. Supin reaches on an error after Tong gets it at third. Airmails the throw to first. First tries to catch Supin in a rundown, throws that one into left. She blows through the stop sign at third, comes all the way around to score. 9-2 now, and the bases are all gone, but 1 out is on the board. Because softball. So Jacobs comes around to, or gets cut down at third. on the fielder's choice. Hitter goes all the way around to score. Supin reaches on an error. And then comes all the way through. And now Curry comes up with 1 out, 2 runs across, and the base is empty. What a beautiful game it is, right? So 9-2 now your score. The Smokies find themselves ahead by 7. 2 unearned will come across. In one of the oddest ways you can ever imagine 2 runs to come across. Tong, the new third baseman, makes the play at third, overthrows first. Hale, the new first baseman, then tries to get Supin in a rundown, overthrows short. That ball ends up in left field. Supin gets to first on the error, then reaches second, third, and home. This is a bunt attempt. Hits it right in front of the plate. Throw to first is not going to be in time. A bunt single from Curry. Lays it down right in front of the plate and is able to reach for the second time today, her first hit of the game. Frazier can't gun her down, and now Paget comes up for her second appearance. She reached on a walk before getting cut down on a fielder's choice. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch to from Leach is called for a strike, 0-1. Paget's second appearance now. At the top of the order we go. From right field to first, and not hit in that first set of innings. Now steps in for Horner. Drives this one deep out the right center field. This ball's going to go all the way to the fence. There's that power we mentioned before. Runners will move to second and third. Curry's going to blow through the stop sign. Throw's going to beat her to home. She's now on a rundown. Now trying to race her down is going to be Frazier. She will apply the tag. The runner is out. So a double from Paget. Curry tries to get into a rundown and gets cut down. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. She tries to blow through the stop sign and gets cut down, so it will be a 8-2 force out at the plate. Paget doubles, and now 2 away with a runner at second for Tatum McColl. McColl has reached on a fielder's choice, has struck out swinging twice, looking for her first hit of the game. Down and away, first strike, 0-1. Paget finally gets an extra base hit like we saw a lot of last summer. Unfortunately for her, Curry gets cut down at the plate. 9-2 your score still. Smokies lead. McColl drives this one right field. That ball's going to get down for a base hit. Paget's going to blow through the stop sign as well. She will make it to home standing. Another run scores, now 10-2. Cole gets her first hit of the ball game on a driven single to right. And now double digits again for the Smokies offense. Now it brings up Macy Burkhart. A walk, reached on a fielder's choice and struck out looking her 3 times today. She gets a breather from behind the plate where she started. DH position is Leach now just trying to get out of this one. Drives this one. Burkhart to left. Gets down for another base knock. Her first hit of the ball game. Now second and first, still 2 away. McCool makes it into second base. And now it brings up the dangerous Riley Peshek, already 3 for 3. A double, 2 singles for her. 2 games played. She has yet to not reach base. Against the Bandits yesterday, had a single, a double, and a home run, a walk. She was a triple shy of the cycle. Sees this first pitch for a strike, 0-1. Has reached twice on a single, scored a run on the error, and a double for her already. Fouls this one off, 0-2. Second and first, still 2 away, 10-2 your score. The Smokies find double digits again. Have found now 10 straight unanswered runs, 7 in that 3rd inning, 3 here in the 5th. 0-2 to the Washington U Huskies. Drives this one deep to center field. It's gone! And Riley Peshek does it again! 13-2. And Pescic with an absolute missile to straightaway center. And I think they're going to call it here. I believe that's exactly what's going to happen. So they will call it the 10-run rule, essentially, 13-2. And they will call it here on that. Due to the heat and just due to the score, I think they're going to call it here. They will indeed. So through 5, Smokies put up 10 on them. Or excuse me, 11-run deficit now. They maybe going to play it or they're going to call it. It looks like they will call this one here. For those that aren't aware as well, it is currently 93 with a blaring sunlight and not a cloud in the sky going to block up that sun, it feels like. I think they're going to try and play it out maybe. We're going to see here. What do they want to do? We're going to find out momentarily. We take a second here, trying to figure it out. Everyone was off the field. Everyone's back on the field. No one wants to be on the field. They're trying to figure it out. 13-2 is the score as we stand. A 3-run shot from Riley Pescic has given the Smokies a 11-run lead. They have found 13 straight unanswered, found 7 in the third, have now found 6 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. By technicality, they wanted to play a 10-run rule. They could, because it is the bottom of the 5th inning. However, we'll see. Apparently, they want to keep it playing. So I lied to you all again. Unintentionally, I promise. But we'll keep it rolling. So they will continue it through. And Alyssa Balcom now comes up, who flew out to right to end the 4th inning. Comes up now here in the bottom of the 5th. So we will see if we play through 7 or if we maybe just play through this 5th inning to give Balcom another chance here to hit. Well, the rest of this Smokies lineup. Again, remember, this is summer softball. Everyone's here to play. We're not trying to cut things short, obviously. But Leach now the first pitch will be called for a strike 0-1. Balcom, who has reached on an error, struck out swinging, a run scored, and flew out to right her first 3 appearances. Now looking for her first hit of the game. After going yesterday 4 for 4, sees this one outside 1-1. Oakland Grizzly steps in once more. The Golden Bear, I believe. 1-1. Check swing. It lands fair in a weird turn of events. Hale's going to apply the tag. That'll be out number 3. An excuse me swing that landed foul at first, bounced into fair territory, and that'll be out number 3. Unfortunate luck for Alyssa Balcom, as that'll be a 3 unassisted ground out. And that will end the inning. We go to the 6th inning now. 13-2 the score. We'll see if we go to the 6th here in just a moment. Here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching the Scenic City Collegiate League. Rain and Smokies here in Game 2 of Day 2. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the 6th inning we go. 13-2. New pitcher now for this Smokies squad. It'll be Josie Crossman coming in now. Shamblin goes 3 innings. She will have her night end. Crossman will see if she can get through this quickly for this Smokies squad as they now find themselves ahead by 11. Crossman got the start in yesterday's matchup, got tagged for a few by the Bandits before being able to settle in. Now looking to see if she can shut down the remainder of this Rain lineup. 5, 6, and 7 will head up. It'll be Patterson to lead us off. Has reached twice today. First pitch from the Delaware product, fouled off from Patterson, 0-1. Patterson with a ripping double to right center. Her second time up was hit by a pitch in her first appearance that allowed her to get on. Sit here in the 6th inning as now 6 come across in that bottom half of the 5th to give the Smokies a 11-run lead. Fouls this one off right-hand side of the second baseman, Supin. She'll get underneath it, out number 1. Now it brings up Ava Barnes. She will step in. Now the DP switched positions with Hale earlier in this one. She'll face Crossman for the first time here. Struck out and walked in her 2 appearances. First pitch out and away for ball 1. Jacobs just looking at the glove like that one got through it somehow. So for Barnes stepping in for the 3rd time today. Started off at first base. We're subbing out and now still in the DP position. Hammers this one right-hand side. Will make its way into right field. Getting underneath it will be Paget. That will be out number 2. Paget now in. Balcom at first. Paget back to right field. That'll be 2 away now as it brings up Recrozio for the 3rd time today. Has yet to reach. Flew out the left and right already. Crossman trying to make this a quick 6th top of the inning. First pitch to the shortstop. Fouls this one off the end of the bat. 0-1. Jamerson would hit next if given the chance. A screaming double already for her today. Reached in her, ended the 1st inning on a fielder's choice. Made it all the way to 3rd in that 4th inning, but could not come around to score. 0-1 to Gio Recrozia. That one down low, now 1-1. Recrozio, Division I product, stepping in once again. 0-2 on the day so far. Did have a couple of hits in her first appearance in yesterday's matchup. West Virginia native. 1-1. Hits this one softly out towards left center field. McCool will be underneath it. She will make the grab. Out number 3. Crossman makes it a quick one. Fly out to second, fly out to right, fly out to left. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 6th. 13-2. Your score still. The Smoky Mountain Rain trying to see if they can find some offense after that 1st inning where they found 2. They have yet to do so since. We'll see if they can try and at least shut down the rest of this Smokies offense that has been on fire once more. We'll be right back after this quick break here for the bottom of the 6th inning here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching Senior City Collegiate League here for this summer 2026 season. We'll be back in just a moment. Bottom of the sixth inning we go. No, your eyes do not deceive you. That is Amaria Horner on the mound for the Smoky Mountain Rains. So she appeared earlier, funny enough, for the Red Bats and went 2 innings. She'll now look to see if she can go 2 innings against her own squad now, as she is technically out of the lineup at the moment. She was subbed out for Laura Paget in the hitting side. She was still in the field. She now makes her way out to pitch for the Rain as, well, the moment they're trying to save as many pitchers as possible. They'll look to do exactly that here, so it'll be Tessa Jacobs who faces off against her first. As we go back around to the 6, 7, and 8 hitters who started us off in the fifth inning, Jacobs will start up once again. Single for her already. Hits this one third base side. Tong has it, goes right through the wickets. It'll be another hit now for the Smokies. As Tong just has it go right through her legs. Leadoff single. Second hit, or excuse me, third hit of the ball game for her already. And now it brings up Peter once again. 2 singles and a strikeout for her. 2 runs scored. Look to see what she can do here. The runner on and nobody out. First pitch. It's this one over to the shortstop side, shallow left field. Crozio will get called off. Racing in with the left fielder. She'll make it all the way to second base. As racing that one down was Patterson. Calls off her shortstop and one away here now in the bottom of the sixth inning. Now it brings up Supin, who has reached on an error. A double and a single, 2 stolen bases for her already. Ball bounces in the dirt. Runner will advance on the skipping ball. Now 1-0. Jacobs able to advance. Wild pitch. Supin now with a 1-0 count in her favor. Has reached every time she's come up here today. Did reach on an error already. 2 runs scored. That one stays down and in once more, 2-0. She scored the first run of the game for the Smokies back in that third inning after reaching on the double. She was able to advance to third on a stolen base and then score on the throwing error. Then singled again in that same inning, stole another base. And now she'll drive this one down the third baseline. Foul, 2-1. Then reached on that error in that fifth inning, came around to score. See what she can do now as she drives this one. Shortstop side, Recrozio, nice grab. Throw to first in time, out number 2. The runner does advance. And now 2 outs and a runner at third. Warner trying to get through this sixth inning quickly here as well. So Curry trying to deny her that opportunity. Already a bunt single, a walk for her. She was cut down at home the last time she got on base. A run scored and a stolen base for her. Drive this one out towards shallow second base. Up sky high. Mandare Leach will make the grab, out number 3. Quick 1-2-3 there for the moment for the Smoky Mountain Rain. We go to the top of the seventh inning. 13-2 still your score. 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner gets left on base. We'll be right back after this quick break for the top half of the seventh. 13-2 Smokies lead over the Rain. We'll be back in just a moment. Top of the seventh inning, 13-2 your score. Smokies lead over the Reign here through the top, or through six. We go to the top half of the frame. Crossman just trying to shut this one down. 7, 8, or excuse me, 8, 9, and 10 will come up to hit. Jamerson, Tong, and Horner, or excuse me, most likely Horner might be Leach. We will find out on that avenue here in just a moment. But nonetheless, Jamerson and Tong will lead us off here. Jamerson already a double here today. Made it all the way to third, but not able to score. Fielder's choice in that first inning is what ended us off after the Reign put up 2 to start. They have not been able to find any offense since. Crossman lays that one in the dirt for ball one. Tong lined out to right her last time up. She will hit next. For Jamerson now, the Division II product, started again at Sweetbriar College. Use that one low for 2-0. Super Senior steps in once more. Cannon arm and a lot of power in that swing when she's able to make contact. 2-0. Big swing and a miss, now 2-1. Crossman returning again. Came in late for that Smoky team last season. Alongside Horner, one of their primary pitchers through that back half of the summer. We'll see this one in the dirt now, 3-1. Returns once again from the University of Delaware. The Blue Hen on the mound, faced off against the Bulldog in the box. Three-one now to Jamerson. Hits this one sharply out towards right center field. That one's going to get down. Another base hit. Jamerson's going to try and make it into two. Throw from Paget will not be in time. She's in standing. Another double for Lauren Jamerson. And with nobody out, a runner in scoring position here in the top of the seventh. A good swing from Jamerson. Puts herself on second once again. Back-to-back doubles for her. Now it brings up Tong, who lined out to left her last, or right her last time up. That went all the way to the wall. Has put a good couple of swings on that softball these last day or two. First pitch from Crossman. Outside first strike, 0-1. Tong with a walk and a single to her name. RBI for her. See what she can do here. 0-1. Isn't it her now 1-1? The Leach will hit next. Shreve will most likely follow her. Get the opportunity. Runner at second, nobody out after the double from Jamerson. 1-1 the count, 13-2 your score. Smokies lead over the Reign. Big swing and a miss from Tong, 1-2. Crossman just trying to get this final outs here for her second inning of work. He's starting to blow in a little bit here from right center field towards the third base line. 1-2. Chops this one third base side. Bounces off the glove of Peshek into left field. Jamerson will get into third base standing. A wild hop that just got over the glove of Peshek. And now runners at the corner, still nobody out. Chop that one at first, just goes right up the left arm of Peshek and into left field. So Jamerson at third brings up Manda Ray Leach. Second time here today. Down and in first strike, 0-1. Leach flew out. Foul ground to the second baseman, Supin, earlier in this matchup. See what she can do here in her second appearance at the plate. Long at first, Jamerson at third. Drives this one deep out to right center field. Trying to get underneath it will be Paget. She will. Jamerson will tag. The throw will be cut off by Balcom. A run will score, 13-3. So sacrifice fly. First out of the inning. Long still at first. Now brings up Shreve. A single for her already. She screamed one to the left field her last time up, was left stranded in that 5th inning. Tong now at first. Ground out to third and a fly out to left for Shreve her first 2 times up. First pitch from Crossman down in the dirt for a ball. Tong trying to take off for second. Throw's going to beat her there. She will be out. 2 away as Jacobs able to block that one. Tong took off the minute she saw the ball drop, and she'll get cut down stealing. Nobody on now with 2 away. One 0 down in the zone for a strike. Now 1-1. We're trying to keep this ball game alive, possibly. Crossman just trying to get out number 3. 13-3 our score here in the top of the 7th. Shreve drives this one out to center field. Getting underneath it will be Curry, and that will end it here. 13-3 the final. Smokies now 2-0 to start the season. Rain fall to 0-2, and that will end it. 13-3 the finals. Rain finally do get another run back on the board. They find 2 in the first. They find 1 last in the 7th. Smokies open up the scoring, though, in that 3rd inning with 6. They find 7 in the 5th to put up their 13 back-to-back games with double-digit runs scored. 2-0 now on the year. Chamblin will get the win as she came in for that 3rd inning of work, and he will take the loss in her first appearance this summer. Everyone now just tries to take cover from the sun. We'll be back again tomorrow, 10 o'clock and 7:30 at night. Yep, we got ourselves a night game tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have tomorrow 10 a.m. Smokies will play the Red Bats here at 10 a.m. to start. Bandits and Smoky Mountain Rain will take off at 7:30 for our first night matchup of the year. That'll go ahead and wrap up day 2 of this Scenic City Collegiate League day. Missed out earlier. Red Bats defeated the Bandits. Smokies now take it here. Both teams now 2-0 are the Red Bats and Smokies. Bandits and Rain are both 0-2. We'll see who gets their first loss and their first win in tomorrow's matchups. That being said, I'll go ahead and round it out here. 13-3 final. Smokies take it over the Rain here through 7. Thank you again for tuning in. My name is Mason Strawn here from Janet Tate Stadium in northern Chattanooga, Tennessee. You've been watching day 2 of the Scenic City Collegiate League season here in 2026. Thank you again for tuning in. It's been a pleasure to call for y'all once more. I'll see you all tomorrow for day 3. Thank you, everyone, and have a good rest of your day.